Alright, you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are not new, thank you for tuning in once again, and if you are new, thank you so much for clicking on this video. Hopefully you stay till the end and you subscribe and like and comment. So we are going to jump right into this this cash stuffing for today. Yeah, let's go. Okay, so let's see. We are just going to start with my lovely bills binder. And let me introduce myself. I am Leia. This is my cash stuffing channel where we do all things cash stuffing, budgeting, you know, saving, paying off debt, all those things. So sometimes I mention that, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I'm like, let's just go ahead and get right into this. Okay, so let's go ahead and we are going to start with rent. Rent will be getting $260, and let's see, 50 and 60, and that's all she has because we just paid rent. And so we're starting over with half of my rent. Okay, that's that. Electric, I paid my electric bill, so it has nothing and it will be getting nothing. I didn't have all of it because I was going to use this check to make that last, like, you know, stuffing for that. I feel like I'm not making sense. I had $366, but I needed $456. I know that's extremely high, but I've explained it a million times for why it's high. You know, moving from one apartment to the next, yeah, they combine it, boom, it's a lot. So I got an extension and I was saving up for it, and I had $366, but they told me I had to pay by the 5th or they were going to turn off my lights. So I used my grocery money, and so I'm just not going to I'm not going to stuff this until my next check because we've paid that off. And I got an extension for this check as well so that I could skip this time. That's why I got an extension. If you are someone who, you know, for whatever reason, if you need an extension on your bills, get an extension. Like, they'll be all right. But, like, don't be embarrassed to, like, be like, hey, I need more time. Like, even if you have the money, like, giving yourself more time kind of just gives you peace. You know, that's how I feel. Car insurance will be getting $61, so 50, 60, and $1. And this is fully funded, so I'm thinking the next check, because I looked and I saw that for May, because what is it, April? Yeah, in May I get paid on the 7th and like the 21st, but my car insurance is not due until the 24th. So I'm like, I can skip my next check and I can put that money towards something else. So I'm very grateful for that. So I made sure to make a note of that so that I can put that money towards something else that needs it. So yeah, this is fully funded for car insurance. And then we have my phone bill. My phone bill, which I paid with my credit card, it will be getting all my 20s were nice. But it will be getting $30. So now my phone bill has 100, 20, 40, 50. And this will be getting unstuffed probably tomorrow. And then we have this paper clip. It's so cute. I'm gonna just link down below who I got it from because I don't really know her name. Y'all, I just be on Etsy and I just be looking at stuff. I'll just be scrolling until I find something I like. And if it's cheap enough and it got like free shipping, I'm like, boom, I want it. And I saw this and I was like, oh, it's so adorable. I love it. So anyway, for anyone else that likes this, I'm gonna just link her down below, her Etsy. Okay, and then my credit card, it has 60 and we will be putting 50 in here. So now credit card has 50, 110. And I'm really hoping today that we can, what am I trying to say? finish our savings challenge for extra debt so that this can be even higher, because I'm excited to, you know, pay as much as we can on my credit card. Like the last time we made a payment, we paid $300 something. Y'all, I don't like that. Just, it did something for me. I don't, that probably sounded weird, but like paying off that much just really did something for me. Like, okay. Okay, car loan is going to be getting, it has nothing, and it will be getting 127, 25, 6 and 7, and 120, 25, 6 and 7. Yep. And so for a car loan, I'm going to start trying to pay over what I'm supposed to pay. Y'all get what I'm trying to say. Y'all, I've been ripping and running all morning. This is the first time I've sat down since like 5 o'clock this morning. So excuse me if I sound like out of my mind. And I haven't eaten because I was like, oh, let me record and then I'll eat. Because if I eat and I get full, I'm not gonna want to record. So I was like, let me do this first. But yeah, I'm trying to make sure I can pay more than what I owe. Usually I stuff like what, 118. So let me do that. Let me see. Usually we stuff 118, but we're stuffing 127 minus 118. We're stuffing an extra $9. That's great. So if we can do that the next check, that means that we can overpay, you know, like hopefully $20, $30, just depends. Especially since we won't be stuffing car insurance. We can put that money towards my car loan. Like we can really do some stuff next check. So I'm excited. Y'all, I'm always thinking ahead, and I try to live in the present. I don't know if anyone else struggles with that. I try to live in the present, but it's so hard. I am always thinking about my future. Like I really am. I really am. But I don't feel like that's a bad thing, to make sure you're always thinking of your future, so that in your present you're being careful. You know what I mean? Like those people that say, oh, live in the present, and they kind of just do what they want. It's like there's always consequences that follow that. And I've been through stuff, and this, we're not gonna get into all that on the channel, but I'm just saying, like, I've learned from doing that, and I'm done. I'm only 25, but I'm over living like that. Anyway, so for my student loans, we have 20, 30, 35, 36, 37, and we will be adding $10 today. So now that should be 47. Yep, we have 47 in student loans. And for anyone that doesn't know, student loans go out of forbearance in July. And so, you know, they're encouraging, like I get emails of them encouraging me to set up my payment plan now before July. You can wait until July and they'll call you and they'll help you, but you can do it on your own. And I've already looked at it and I've started it on my own, and I got a pretty good, you know, payment estimate, and that's probably from paying my stuff down over time. That's why I say, even though your stuff is in forbearance, make sure over the years you are paying it down, because now that they're telling us we have to pay it, I don't have to pay so much because I've been paying it down little by little over time, if that makes sense. But yeah, so I'm just going to be stuffing that envelope for my student loans until July, and then hopefully we'll be able to make a decent payment in July. So we'll see how that goes. Anyway, let's go ahead and go into our next envelope. Our next binder. We are going to go into my variable expenses. I still call it my wallet, but technically it's just variable expenses. Okay, and so let's see. We're going to go into groceries. I owe myself $87, like I just told you guys. I have to pay my energy bill, so yeah. We will be putting $200 in here, and it's just oh, that's my last hundreds. We're just going to be putting $200 in here, and so that should bring this to I don't know, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 305, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That is correct. because I really wanted it to be $400. That $87 would have been $400, but I just couldn't budget it into my budget because I overspent in this binder. I mean, I overspent, and so I just didn't have the budget to put that extra $87. And then I do have to stuff hair for my brother, which is $80 just about. And so it is what it is. So I asked Gemini. Gemini is like Google's version of ChatGPT. I asked Gemini to make me like a $60 grocery list that, you know, is high in protein and everything like that. And it gave me a pretty good list. So I think I'm okay when it comes to groceries. We'll see. I think I'm okay. Let's see. And then we have gas. Gas will be getting $60. And I think I just did 50 and a 10. Because y'all, I'm not gonna lie. No, wait, what did I do? No, I did, I lied. I did 320s. Because a lot of these, I just kind of did, you know, the biggest bill because I was tired. I was like, I'm over it. And I have to unstuff most of this anyway, so I was like, why even break it down? But watch. When I do my unstuffing, I'm going to revert that. 2, 4, 6, 7, wait, what? 2, 4, 6, 8, 100, 110, 115. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 115. I have to recount that and make sure I wasn't tripping. Okay, yeah. So gas now has 115. Hopefully that will be enough. I had to go and get gas today before I started recording. Like, gas being so high, like, I don't like going to the gas station as much as I am. Like, I never went to the gas station this much. I went once a week. That was it. That was it. Shopping has 44. And today shopping will be gonna be getting 50 and 2 20s and a 10. So now shopping has 2, 4, 6, 8, 90, 91, 2, 3, and 4. Most of this has already been spent, unfortunately. So it may look like, oh, we got a lot of money. We don't. It has been spent. It's been spent. Home got, I don't even know. What did I put in there? 20. Home got 20. It got 20 and 2 10s. So now home has 20, 40, 55. Yep. Home has 55. And then eating out, I was such a big back. It has $30 in here, but for eating out we will be putting $60 in here because yeah, I did a lot more eating out than I needed to. And I always say big back just to be funny, but I watch what I eat. Like, most of it is like coffee, 7 Brew, tropical smoothie, or Scooters. If Scooters is like something from my state, so I don't know if other states have that, but it's basically a smoothie place. They do smoothies and stuff. Like coffee shops. Like, I always say big bag, but y'all, I don't be eating unhealthy stuff. But did I count that for y'all? No, I didn't. 50, 70, 80, 85, 90. It has $90 in eating out. Most of this, or all of it, has probably been spent. We just need to pay off my credit card, but yeah. Yep, so I have to put way more money in here than I usually do because I just did some overspending for the past couple of weeks. And that's okay. You know, it is what it is. I'm not mad about it. It just kind of sucks that my grocery envelope doesn't have as much money as I like. That's really the only thing. Like, groceries, I'm like, look, I like to go and be able to buy what I want to buy, do what I want to do, because usually I get factor meals. I had to cancel my factor for this week because I was just like, we cannot put that in the budget. Like, we not even gonna lie to ourselves. Please don't do that. Okay, now we're gonna go into my short-term binder. I hope you guys are doing okay today. I don't know if I said that. I don't. And I hope you guys are getting your 10K steps in. I don't know if y'all can see my watch, but I am at 9,527 steps. I have a facial this afternoon, so I made sure to get my steps in before that, because she's going to do either dermabrasion, microdermabrasion, or a chemical peel, or both. I don't know, but when you get those done, you can't be out in the sun, you know, for long periods of time without sunscreen. So that's why I was like, let me get my steps in this morning so I can just come home and get out of the sun and kind of chill. So make sure y'all getting y'all 10K steps in every day, you know, for this month. That's the challenge that a lot of these fitness girlies are doing, so I'm doing it as well, because I consider myself a fitness girly as well. Just I don't have a YouTube channel for that, but yeah, so I love it. The only time I don't do it is on my, am I shaking the camera? The only time I don't do it is when I work, because I don't want to force myself to be up stressing myself about 10K steps, and I know I'm tired from work. But other than that, I'm like, get them steps in at the very least. If you don't go to the gym, which I do, but at least get those steps in. So let me see, hold on. So Treat Myself has 50, 60, 65, 66, 7, 8. It has $68, and it will be getting $64 because I 61, 2, 3, 4. I bought some stuff, you know, the past couple of weeks and everything. That facial I just mentioned, that's what this $64 is for. All of this money has been spent. I just feel like every envelope I'm stuffing money, and then we're gonna unstuff it and I'm gonna have nothing. Like, that's what it's giving. But yeah, so I'm just covering expenses at this point. So let's see, we have 100, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, and 32. We have $132 in Treat Myself. And I'm not mad about it, because as cash stuffers, I feel like you have to make sure you're budgeting to take care of yourself and do the things that you want to do. Maybe not every single month or anything like that, you know. Put that money towards things that need it, like debt, if you have debt, or whatever the case may be. But we're almost halfway through the year, and I want to make sure that I'm treating myself, not just taking care of debt and all those things. So yeah, let's see, Adventure will be getting $15. I have no idea why. Anytime I stuff these envelopes, it's because I've bought something and I'm basically paying my credit card back. I don't know what I've spent $15 on. I have no idea. But $15. And then we will be going straight to medical. Medical will be getting $50. That's for my chiropractor. So now medical has 50, 100, 50, 51, 2, and 3. So it has 153. I think that's what I just said. And then hair, whew, you guys, hair will be getting 75. So that's 50, 70, and 5. 56, yeah, 75. That's all it has. This is not for me. Y'all know when it comes to hair, I just put $30 in here for like 2 months, you know, over time, until I need another retwist. But my brother, he wants to start a lock. My brother wants to start a lock journey, and you know, it costs a lot of money to start locks. Like, once you have locks, the retwist is like $80, but to get them, it's like almost $200. So especially if you have a lot of hair. So that's for him. And I hate that it's taking a chunk of my budget, but it just is what it is. Like, I said I was going to do it, so I'm going to do it. And my dad is going to help me by paying the other half. So that's going to help me a lot that he pays the other half. So I think that's it, you guys, for this video. I have nothing else. We're just going to go ahead and count this money that's left because, now how did I do that? We're going to count the money that's left because these are for my saving challenges. So it should be $40. 10, 20, 30, 31, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, that doesn't make any sense. No, $50. $50. I'm so sorry. 30, 31, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 50, yes. $50, not whatever I said. Okay. So yeah, we did everything correct. I'm very happy about that. We didn't have any like crazy mistakes or nothing. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to this cash stuffing. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget, have a good day. Treat yourself to something, even if it's just treating yourself to your health by getting your steps in. Do something for you and have a good day. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.